Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube platform. If this is your first time guys, you are highly welcome. My name is Kendra. I actually make video about schools, how to travel, anything actually has to do to travel abroad easily, affordable schools, affordable ways of traveling abroad. So if you are interested in this kind of stuff, please, I would advise to stick around. And also sometimes I just love to document my journey. So and also if you're a returning subscriber, please, I want to say a big thank you, and I want to say thank you for your support and for coming back to watch another video. So I will equally say please like and share this video with your friends and your family, because today actually I will be talking about a particular school who is giving automatic scholarship for students. So and this school is located in the US. So without further ado, I will be taking you direct to the website, and I will be showing you the step by step on how to go about it. So like I always say on my video, if you've watched this video and you've seen the content, you know this particular video actually is not for you. I will advise you share it with someone whom you know that this particular video will actually that will benefit from this video. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Tennessee State University. So this university, ETSU, is actually giving students the opportunity to actually get automatic scholarship, and also there are lots of other benefits as a graduate student. So let me explain. For the US, actually their master's program, or like some other country they call, like in the UK they call their master's program postgraduate program, but why the US call theirs graduate program? So their graduate program, there is a scholarship for it, and also for their undergraduate program there is also a scholarship. So I will just be running you throughout the process on how you can actually apply for this scholarship, what is required, the requirements that you need also for you need to meet to get actually this scholarship. So without further ado, let's get directly into the video. First of all, I want to show you the scholarship, what is actually there. So like I said earlier on, you can see here, so they wrote graduate. So don't just say okay, because you didn't see masters you are not going to. So this equally means master's program. So let's first of all, definitely if you are watching this video, that means you are an international student. So for international students, for undergrad, this is the actual school fees that is required. Later I will be taking you to where you will see the scholarship. So for international students, these are the likely costs you are supposed to estimate for your cost of living if you are not going under the sponsorship route. But for those who are going under the sponsorship route, so let's go down. So as you can see, okay, first of all, let's go through the estimation. So this is the estimation, like I said earlier on, and the housing. So all the costs actually is totally included, your meal, everything you need. So this shows that this school is very organized. They are trying to tell you even before you come into the school, they have a plan for you and all that. So for those who are actually going for master's program, so you have opportunity of graduate scholarship and assistantship. So you have two options, which you have opportunity for scholarship and you also have opportunity for assistantship. So we'll be looking at what the benefits. So first of all, the merit for this assistantship. So the first one they are talking about is the scholarship. Then later they will be talking, say first of all, for the scholarship, for you to be qualified for this particular scholarship, you have to have your GPA has to be at least 3.0. You understand? So with that, you automatically, so this actually, you know, there are some schools If you've been watching a couple of my videos, I've always been explaining that there are some schools that will require you to apply for the school first. Some scholarship will require you to apply to the school first, while after you've gotten the admission, they will ask you to apply for the scholarship. But East Tennessee State University say that once you apply and you have your GP is 3.0, you're automatically qualified. He said no separate application. So this is what I was trying to explain. Students are automatically considered upon admission. So once your GP is 3.0, you don't need actually to apply separately for this scholarship. So automatically you just go ahead and you just apply to the school, and automatically they will give you the scholarship. So graduates, the next one is graduate assistantship and tuition scholarship. So graduate assistantship, as in the GS, and tuition fee TS recipients receive tuition fee assistance. So this one, they are going to assist students based on your GP. So this one, you have to have a particular GA and TS. Can also say this with your GA and TS, which is your graduate assistant, you can equally work in a teaching or research or administrative role depending upon the position. So they are giving you 3 options for this assistantship. Assistantship, mostly you can work with a lecturer. They can give you they can attach you to a lecturer, or they will attach you to part of the school admission staffs that you can actually work with. But most cases, actually the students are attached to the lecturer. So your GS, which is your graduate assistants, receive a monthly spend of about 9 months, and your TC does not. So for those graduate assistant, they receive a certain amount for about 9 months. So they say you can go ahead, you can equally go ahead and visit their page to get more information regarding all this. So first of all, let's quickly actually on this video, I don't want to leave the undergraduate loan. So okay, let's quickly just look at the requirement, what and what is required for graduate. And okay, you know what, let's go back and first of all check the benefit also we have for undergrad. So like as you can see here, undergrad has scholarship, so there is no graduate assistance. So like this is what I was trying to say, this is what I want to clear before taking you guys to the next stage. So for graduates, for undergraduate, they say you're supposed to have a 3.0 GPA also, and you also qualify for the worth of $9,000 per year. So you can imagine, so if your school fees is lesser, or you know, it said no separate application also is expected for the applicant to apply. So like I said earlier on, the scholarship is actually automatic. He said then creative arts scholarship. So for those who are within this, are doing this related interest or this particular course, you have the opportunity of getting a scholarship under this particular requirements varies by interest area. Interest area include but are not limited to. So you can equally, it's not like they're saying it's not compulsory you must do just one course. If you have the option or you have the capacity to do more than one of these particular program, also you can do it, and you get a sponsorship at the end of the day. While the next is a STEAM community outreach scholarship. So also this one, you have to have a 3.2 GP for you to be assisted to actually get this particular scholarship. So if you know you have all this grade and you are good in math, you know you have all these things, just go ahead and apply. You can see all the benefits. So this is one of the reasons why I'm bringing in this application, this particular university for you to apply. So just go through them and check, and if you know anyone also that have this grades, please share this video with them. It's very, very important. So we just want to check the application requirement and the English proficiency, then later I will take you actually to the course. So I know there are some basic so for the graduate application, so this is the graduate application which will be taking us to okay, so let's just check the requirement for, yeah. So I will just go ahead and check the instruction application requirement. So it's a deadline requirement and answers to your questions. So there must be a frequent question somewhere around here. So I'm just also taking you guys through this. So I just say welcome below. They are just giving you a full details of what to expect. You say welcome below. You will find information regarding our general admission requirement for both domestic and international graduate students. So like here on this page, everything you will need regarding your master's program, you will get them on this particular page. He said don't hesitate to contact us here if you have any question about your application. In addition, if you have any question about funding, or so this actually has to do with some of the scholarships. So there are deadlines and program requirements. So this school, so each program has different each course has different requirements. So it's very, very important you go through the particular course you are doing and know the requirement for that particular course you are applying for. So it's very, very important. So we are now going directly now into the program. So now, as you can see, there is doctor degree, master degree, certificate. So I've explained this in my previous video. So certificate are more like a short program, probably a 3-month program, 6-month program. Is not actually a degree program. So that is what they mean by certificate program. They are mostly short programs. So actually our base here is a master's program. So we just go ahead and click the master's program so that we can see some of these courses and see their requirement, like I was saying earlier on. So as you can see, first the program say online program are not suitable for, so it's an online program are not suitable for F1 or G1 international students. However, the program may be done at home. So they are trying to tell you that if you are doing an online program, meaning you are not required to get a visa for your studies. So this is what they are trying to tell you. And also for online program, they are not qualified for the scholarship and all that application. So let's assuming we are using accountancy as a base for, you say available concentration. So these are the likely module you are going to be seeing in the course and information. First of all, you go to their website, you visit and check, complete your application and review for admission by the program as they are received. So the meaning is first and foremost, all application and supporting document must be received by the published deadline. So they have deadlines, so you must make sure all applications and required document, your transcript, your English, we'll still get to that anyway during the course of the video, but I just all the necessary requirements, your transcript, your certificate, your birth certificate, everything, English proficiency if your particular course require it. Like I said, it's not all the courses that actually require this particular thing, so just check the course you're applying for and know. So like this now, so you can see I like the way these schools, is not all school actually that have this option for students. So they are telling you if you're applying to this particular course, this is the coordinator of this course, so you can contact him directly, which will make your admission process seamless. So so that's one advantage. So this particular course, they are telling you the location is on campus. So also another beautiful thing I like about this school is that they have a re-roll application. I've also explained this before, but I will just go ahead and re-explain again. So re-roll application process is when the school just put a specific time of the year in their website, and you can go ahead and apply anytime that is that you know you can actually attend, or anytime you know you are ready for that particular period. So you just go ahead and apply. It's not like some schools that will tell you, or like in Sweden now, once the application is open for a particular period, if you don't apply that period, once it's closed, it's closed. You have to close it for a period of time to wait again till when they will now reopen the portal for applications to come in. So but on this particular case is absolutely different from it. And here you have May 1st for fall, for those who are going for fall session. You have February for those who are going for summer, and you have spring for those who are going for October. So these are for international students. I'm using this as a base. Then for domestic applicants, like those who are already in the US, who are living in the US, so these are their own deadline for their application. So ensure you actually follow up with these requirements and check to ensure you know what you are doing, so that you don't miss your deadline. So I will be looking at requirements. So another beautiful thing about this is that their transcript is unofficial transcript. So guys, you can imagine, you know, so that's one thing I like about the US. During my research, I'm noticing this period US, some of these US schools, they are accepting unofficial transcript at the beginning of your application, which means that you don't really need the stress for all that issues. So unofficial transcript may be submitted with your application. So as at the point of applying, you can go ahead and submit your transcript. Then official transcript will be required upon acceptance to a graduate program. So when they've accepted you and every other thing, you can go ahead. They will equally request for your official transcript, which means that has given you enough time to go to your school. If it takes you to go and see them, ensure that they send the mail in your presence. Please do that, because I have a couple of students who have issues with all this thing, and some of them has already paid for the application fee. They end up losing their application fee. At the end of the day, they did not get the admission. So it's important, if this is required at the stage of your acceptance, please go to the school, ensure that these things are sent in your presence. So actually I don't really want to take much of our time, because this video already is going to be long, because I actually want to explain everything bit by bit. I don't want someone, I know definitely someone will still come on the comment section, but at least for majority of the people to understand what it takes. So your GP, for please follow instruction what the school is requiring. You can see, say for international students, your GP should be 3.01. Definitely for those of you who have below GPA, I'm still trying to look for school for those who have lower GPA. I hope I get a school sooner and make videos on that particular. But for this particular school, they are saying that your GP must be 3.0. So please, it's very, very important to take note of this. Then, so for your test course, they say GMAT so is required. So please take note, GMAT is not GMAT is not required for ETs. GMAT is not required. Please note, GMAT is not required or AACSB accredited according to undergraduate with GP of 3.5 or higher within 5 years prior to registration for the ECT master's program. GMAT is also not required for students has passed their CPOA exam. So for like those of us who had WAEC, who has passed our WAEC so you can equally tender that at the during the course of your application as your means of English, proof of English. Then a statement about why you wish to pursue this degree. So you can either title it personal statement, just write personal statement. It's still more of a letter of intent, so just write a good letter of intent. Definitely one day I'm still trying to see how I can make a good letter of intent and put it on the website for those who actually want to go into who want to write a comprehensive letter of intent. I will try and look into that and do that sooner and publish it on the channel. So all these are the requirements. So guys, just go through them and understand what they actually what they want. So actually I just want to look at another, maybe one or other two courses. Let's look at business administration and management. So okay, the course on this particular course, area of concentration, which is more like no concentration, cyber security management. So under business administration MBA, so these are the related things you're doing: business analysis, health and care, marketing. So it has to do with this particular course. So these are the information you will be needing on this. So just try and if you have any issues, you can see also there's a coordinator and a contact coordinator. So if you have more issues regarding things that you are not very, very clear about, you can go ahead and call these people or send them a mail. You don't need to call anyway, send them a mail. So like this particular course now, they have two locations for it. They have the online section for it, while they have the campus section. So when you are applying, it's important you indicate where you will be attending, the location, so that at the end of the day you don't end up applying for online thinking that you are going for the campus program. So please indicate that. That's very, very important. So on the transcript also is the same situation here, saying that you don't really need official transcript at the beginning of your application. So recommendation, they are saying on this particular course. So this is what I was trying to say. That's why I actually wanted to pick two particular courses, so that you understand the difference between what I was saying earlier on, that two courses have different requirements for your application. So you don't just generalize the application requirements. So you have to at least go through your own particular course, the course you're applying for, and understand the requirement that is required for that particular course. This video is already too long, so I think we'll be rounding up on this particular page. So I think the basic thing you need on this, I've shown it to you, so just go ahead. So like here, I just want to talk, every other thing here is the same, the statement is the same. the GMAT stuff. Okay, I think the GMAT is also different. So they are talking about 3 recommendations. They say recommendation 3 recommendation to be submitted through the online application, accelerated only. So they're telling you that this application, these recommendation, you can submit them, you can get them from the people you are getting the recommendation from. Please get from your school, your place of work, and maybe church. So this is the 3, or church. So these are the 3 people you should, 3 places you should look into. If you are not working, get from your lecturers, or if you possible, get off from your school if you are a fresh graduate. But if you are not a fresh graduate, you can go to your school and get a reference later as a student from that school. They will give you directly from the school, while you get a reference later also from the place you're working. So, and also maybe the 3rd one can just be from any close but not family relative, but someone who knows you very well, that can speak certain things that is personal to you on that later, can write all those things down for you. So these are very, very important. So so the same GPA requirements, personal statement, same thing. So you just need to go. So now they are looking at GMAT test scores will be waived if students meet one of the following conditions. So you can see the initial one we check was saying that there is no need for GMAT, but this one is saying that you have to at least have one of these following conditions. So let me just take you through the 4 conditions they're having. Completion of another graduate degree regardless of subject area, or a 3.0 or higher GPA from a AACSB accredited undergraduate business program. So that means you have undergraduate program in an English language that can be rated under this particular AACSB. So also another option you can have a 3.5 or higher GPA for a so once your GPA is above 3.5, you don't need this AACS accredited or equivalent to. So while the fourth one is students with at least 3 years of post undergraduate professional full-time working experience will be considered for a GMAT waiver. What a beautiful thing. So that means after graduation, if you're working for the past 3 years, they are saying that they can equally consider that as your GMAT. So additional requirement, accelerated only, letter of support from sponsored. So this if you are sponsored. If you are a self-sponsored student, you don't need this. You just need to write to the school that you are a self-sponsored student. Then resume, this is CV, so you can also send that also along with your program. So actually, if you notice on this particular module, there's a date. I've seen the date, so it's still the same date. So just try and go ahead and check, and please be sure to check your requirement and know what is needed for you, to the date and every other thing you need to apply for this particular program. So this will actually bring us to the end of the video. Go through the website, go through every other thing that you need to know for the online program, the master's program, the course, everything you need to know. Just go through them, and I will see you on my next video. Ciao.